What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome to episode 12 of the Funding Guide. Today, we're going to be doing 5th job. That's it. 5th job. We're going to advance the 5th job, and we're going to complete the Vanishing Journey questline all in this episode. And it's going to be a long one. I haven't really initially celebrated reaching level 200. I have this kind of spicy little jalapeno right here. Probably just a little spicy. It's not too bad. I'll go ahead and just take a bite out of it. But first we gotta go over here, click on Nameless Town. This will take us over to Temple of Time. Of course, it won't actually take us to Nameless Town since we're not 5th job yet. But anyway, it is time we begin the 5th job priest. So, in order to start, you got the 3 doors, right? And you gotta talk to this NPC right here to go to the path of the past. The Temple Keeper. This is pretty much where everything pretty much starts. Turn that quest in, the one who walks on memory lane. So, basically, if you don't know much, oh my god. That wasn't even spicy at all, really, to be honest with you. If you don't know much about Temple of Time, it's 3 different zones. We got the Memory Lane, we got the Regret Lane, and we got the Oblivion Lane. So, basically in each lane, you get 4 quests, consisting of killing 333 mobs. So that's a total of 12 kill quests, and 3 mini-boss quests. These mini-bosses consist of Dodo, Lilinouch, and by this last one right here, Laika. Those are the 3 main bosses, but we won't really get to those until a little later on. So we're gonna go ahead and start off, once again, just going to Memory Lane 1. This is the portal to future Genesis. This is the portal to Arcane River, which is the 5th job content, which we will get into towards the end of the video once we actually advance. And here is, the portal to the, what was it? The past. Yeah, this is basically the past. So here we go off at Memory Lane, and we have these monks. As I said before, you have to kill 333 of them. And you cannot progress to the next map until you have finished killing off these mobs. You try to go into this portal, the game won't let you, and it'll make you go back 1 map instead of going forward 1 map. So if you want to go in that portal, you have to finish this kill quest. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. Also, friendly reminder to be looting the mask when you fight, all of the monks. Whether it be the happy ones, the sad ones, or the normal face ones. That's just a reminder. You want to loot at least 10 of them. 10 of each of the 3 masks. So 10 at Memory, 10 at Regret, and 10 at Oblivion. Alright, so I finished the first quest. So after you finish that, you were actually able to complete it in this light bulb right here. So you get an ore, or some type of jewel. Usually I drop them, they're not really worth much, and now you're able to go into this portal. As you walk by, you go in here, and then you can finally accept the quest. Now, these are sorted by level, and considering that, this is a level 140 quest, it should be where, level 140 quests would normally be. So, Rudibus, Daily, that's 125, Crimson Heart, that's 130, there it is. So, Memory Lane 2, and defeat 333 of these guys. So, like I said, each area has 4 kill quests. Also, this guy right here. This guy is important. Lost Temple Keeper. Let's go ahead and finish this up real quick. Or, accept the quest real quick. And then we turn that in. Because this is also required for 5th job. So once you do that, you don't worry about him anymore. Not yet, at least. We're going to wait until we actually finish the Memory Lane portion, and then we'll look more into that quest line. It's a really short one, but if you do it at the same time you're doing Temple of Time, you'll knock them both out pretty fast. So now, without further ado, time to loot more of these masks and kill more of these guys. So once again, after finishing the quest, you can go ahead and turn it in through this light bulb right now, just to avoid going to town. You go in the portal, you're at the third map, and then we should have the quest all the way down here. Just saw 3 in the name, and then boom, Memory Guardians. Alright, so this next quest is going to take a little while longer than the other ones, only because when you're killing the Chief Guardians, you're also going to be killing a bit of, you know, regular Guardians as well. So there's like half and half. Maybe there's a bigger portion of Chief Guardians. I never really checked to be sure, but it is going to be slightly longer. It's still 333 mobs, but you just won't really get the kill count up for the quest as much as you think you would. Alright, finally done with this quest, and I'm now done with all of the kill quest at Memory Lane. So we go ahead and turn this quest in, and then after that we go ahead and go to the next map, and then we get the quest to where we kill our first mini boss in Temple of Time. And that is to kill, where is it, right here, should be number 5, yep, number 5. Now we have to kill Dodo. Dodo is the mini boss. Luckily we only have to kill one, and he's there right now. So basically what I like to do is I like to keep fighting him until I get his etc. item. If you kill him and he doesn't drop the item that I'm trying to get, then I gotta change channels to find another one. And he dropped it first try right there. That's what we wanted. So now after you do that, you go ahead and go back to town. You don't turn in the quest with the light bulb this time around. You just go back to town and turn it in. And then after that, let's go ahead and accept both of these quests, because, you know, both of these quests need to be done. So there's Lost Memory and the Amnesiac Temple Keeper. So we do that, go ahead and get that quest. And for, let's see, the Amnesiac Temple Keeper, we have to go to the Memory Keeper. And then for the Memory Lane, we have to go to the Memory Keeper as well. So the Memory Keeper can be found after going in the portal right before. So the Memory Keeper is located after the first map in Memory Lane. So we gotta go through this map real fast. In here, drop down, portal right here, and then we go up here. And then once we go up here, we encounter the Memory Keeper. So there's the 5th job quest right there, but we're not allowed to, you know, actually accept it yet until we finish all the Temple of Time quest. So Lost Memory, turn that in. Amnesiac Temple Keeper, turn that in. So now we accept both quests, Memory Keeper and Bringing Back the Brain. So for Memory Keeper, basically what you have to do is, hold on. Well, Memory Lane, what you have to do is you have to talk to your first job instructor. Now for Xenon, Rudy sends me a message, you know, saying, what did you call me, what's going on, re-examine my memories, you know, stuff like that. And hopefully this is it for Xenon. Every class has their own little different way of how things get done, but for the most part, it's basically your first job instructor. I'm not gonna know how most classes get it done. I know I was stuck on the one for Arc when I did it on KMS for quite a while, so it can be pretty foreign to me. But anyway, once that's done, we turn this in, and then we go ahead and go back to Temple of Time since we're done with the Memory Keeper for now. And then we turn this quest in from the Amnesiac Temple Keeper quest line. See, now it's kind of confusing since we're doing 2 quest lines at once right now. So we bring back the brain, and now we accept both quests from the Temple Keeper. We have unlocked Road of Regrets, and I believe we are, yep, we get the next set of kill quests. Now for Liquid Memory Maker, we keep this quest. We keep this quest until after we finish the second kill quest on Regret Lane. But we can actually talk to the Sorcerer, and the Sorcerer is going to give us, you know, another quest that we're going to end up doing. So in order to get to Regret Lane, you actually have options now. So you get Past of the Verdu, and then Frozen Past. You want to go over to Frozen Past, and you go to this map here, this portal, and now we are at Road of Regrets 1. And once again, 333 mobs. Loot the mask. There's some new mask around this time. Also make sure you have the boss accessory from Dodo. I should really clear my inventory now. And then after that, you know, keep it cool, play along. Like I said, 2 kill quests. Then we're going to move on to something a little different. Alright, and once again, turn this quest in, of course. Now we are actually going into the full inventory struggle. That's normal with, you know, getting all of these ores and whatnot. So now you actually go into the left portal instead of the right, and we are at Road of Regrets 2. Now this should be a level, I think this is still a 140 quest actually. I'm not really sure. Like, I know there was an update a long time ago that changed the level of the quest, but I think it's still around the 140 range. Usually it's like 140, 145, and then 155 for Oblivion, and then Pink Beans 160. But you know, that doesn't really mean too much right now. We just gotta kill 333 of these guys and loot 2 more masks. And as this is about to get done, that's 2 of the 4 quests in Regret Lane. We're basically halfway done with all of the killing quests in Temple of Time now. So we turn this in after we make some space, of course. We turn this in, get the topaz. We're gonna eventually drop the topaz as well. So now that you enter here, before you go on to the 3rd map, at the resting spot, you gotta come up here to the top, and then you will see the sorcerer. Now we have the liquid memory maker. So now the single brain potion quest, this one is probably the only quest out of the entire Amnesiac Temple Keeper quest line to where you actually have to do stuff for it. So this quest, you gotta kill monks for Shard of Recollections and guardians for pieces of memory. So I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack to the 2nd map, even though you can get them from Oblivion mobs. I'm just feeling like backtracking, and I'm gonna go ahead and start looting all of these items here. So once I get 50 of them, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the 3rd map, and then I'm going to get 50 more from the guardians, and then after I finish that quest as well as the 3rd kill quest in Regret Lane, I turn this quest in, and then we will continue the Amnesiac quest line once I finish Regret Lane and I kill the mini boss for it. So now that I'm finally done with this map, we go ahead and just move over to the 3rd map, and I need to stop opening this up. That takes quite a bit of space on the screen. But now we gotta kill 333 of these guys, as well as loot these little pieces of memory right here, which I believe that's what they're called. And I need to make space yet again. I've really got to make sure I, you know, clear this out and make some expansions to my Etc. inventory, because it's getting full quite a bit. So 50 of these, their drop rate is relatively high, so it should be really easy to get. You'll probably finish this loot quest before you finish the 333 kill quest. Oh, whoops. You'll more than likely finish the loot quest first. I'd be surprised if you don't. I don't even have it accepted yet. How about that? Let me go ahead and accept it real fast. It is, yeah, there it is right there. There we go. I'm definitely going to be finishing this loot quest first. Also, I do want to mention, once you finish this loot quest, you just don't turn it in until the main quest tells you to go to the sorcerer. Then that's when you can go ahead and just turn it in and then continue with both quest lines at once. Alright, finishing the kill quest, and once again I did finish this loot quest here with a single brain potion. It does require 1 mil. If you don't have 1 mil at this point, I don't really know what to say. You shouldn't really be on this episode. Anyway, I messed up. Let me go ahead and turn this quest in, so we can actually go to the next map. We have diamond. Alright, we'll go ahead and eventually drop the diamond. And then once again, for the last kill quest in every single one of these areas, it's gonna take slightly longer because you're gonna be killing both normal guardians and chief guardians. So this one's definitely gonna take a minute. I should probably just do that more often. I got to that quest really fast. But yep, 333 of these, and then after this, we finally go to the boss. Alright, done with the quest, and then we should be able to conclude the Regret Lane here. So we're practically almost done with the Temple of Time quest line already, so it's not too long. Now we go to the next map, and if Lily is here, then of course we don't want to kill him until we get the quest. So we gotta go down, 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 down. I think I went down too much. There it is. Alright, he should be up here. He's not. Oh wait, he is. Okay. He was just hiding in the corner right there. And go kill him real fast. There we go. Man, I didn't get the item. So in events where you don't get the item, like I said, I usually just love to change channels until I get it. For the most part, I've literally seen 0 people since I've started this video, or at least in Temple of Time. I've seen nobody. All the bosses should be there. There he is right there. basically, if it's not there, kill one mob, see if it spawns. If it doesn't spawn, then, you know, change channels. So now we got this. And now after that, we go ahead and go back to town. I need to drop this, drop this, drop this, drop this, drop this. Alright, that should be more organized now. So, accept this quest, Frozen Emotions. I believe we have to kill, or not kill anything, but talk to the Sorcerer NPC, also known as the part where you die. So if you don't have any buff freezers, make sure you don't have any valuable buffs on you, because this quest basically forces you to die, and you don't really want that, you know, to get rid of any important buffs that you have. So like I said, any important buffs, lay off on this quest until the buffs are gone, then you can continue it all you want. So basically what I was talking about is, you have the Sorcerer here, turn in Frozen Emotions. Let's accept this quest right here. So he basically just stole 1 mil from us. Yep, he stole 1 mil. I'll let him steal another mil from me as well to get this Tingle Brain Potion. And bring bit by bit, take that. We got a Tingle Brain Potion, our accessory, or not accessory, etc. tab, which we will turn into the Temple Keeper at the front of Temple of Time. So now you have the Sorcerer's Potions, which will kill us. And then after we do that, and you don't lose any EXP from that, just to make sure. After we do that, turn that in. And now, let me see here, we go ahead and use the town scroll. But we can't use it in this map. Make sure you pot up before you leave though. You don't want to die again. Use the town scroll. Now we talk to the Amnesiac Temple Keeper. And then after we do that, we have 2 more quests. Now we have unlocked Oblivion Lane. And now we have to do another quest called Make Those Memories. And this one is from the Record Keeper. The Record Keeper is only unlocked after finishing the 4th and final kill quest of Oblivion Lane. And the 4th and final quest for Oblivion Lane is also the final kill quest that you have to do, so that's good. So welcome to the Burning Past. We once again have to loot 10 more masks. This time it's going to be, you know, sad face mask, and then kill 333 more of these mobs. Oblivion Lane has got us using the laser now instead of the usual 3rd job skill that I actually love to use, only because the delay is slightly shorter, and it's got a better hitbox in my opinion. It's more fun to use that. But anyway, we have finished this first quest, so now we get a power crystal. So in order to get the second quest, once again, as I've said before, you go into the next map and accept it from the light bulb. And maybe this is under the level 150 quest now. Yup, it is. So it's a level 155 quest. So Road to Oblivion 2, kill 333 of these guys. Make sure I loot 5 more masks. I'm not going to leave this area until I get all 10 masks. And then after that, I will be moving on to the 3rd map. 3rd to last kill quest done. Turn this in. Wisdom Crystal. Good, good, good. Now we move on to the 3rd map. This map's pretty nice. It's the same thing as, you know, the 1st map of Regret and the 4th map of Memory Lane. This is kind of my favorite map layout in all of Temple of Time, to be honest with you. So anyway, 3rd quest, it is right here. And 333 of these guys. Sounds easy enough. Alright. There we go. Chief Guardians, or not Chief, but Oblivion Guardians are done. So that leaves 1 final kill quest to go. So Dex Crystal, and I believe this last quest will get me a Dark Crystal, unless that's for the mini boss. But if not, then you know that's cool. I'm gonna drop them all anyway, so it's not like it matters. Kind of done. Oh wait, next map. What am I thinking? And like I said, for, you know, the 3rd and final time, the 4th kill quest in each area does take a little bit. So that's just a little something you're gonna have to deal with, but it's fine because, you know, it's the last one. So what bad is it if it takes a while? I also gotta lift the Rune Curse, so looking forward to getting this one done. And we're just about done. 10 more of these guys and we can definitely just go ahead and call it. 4 more. 3, 1, done. Well, we were done before, but we're done now. Send a Luck Crystal. Okay, so, you know, the very last quest gets you a Dark Crystal. We're gonna drop them all anyway, as I've said. So Luck Crystal, there we go. Now, this is going to be the resting room and at the bottom over here is going to be the record keeper, but we're not going there just yet. Not yet. It's not time. So now for the very final quest, we have to kill Laika. If I can just find it real fast. I hate looking for these quests. There it is. Okay, Laika. He should be here. Yep, dead area. Still haven't seen anybody. He's always there. Didn't get his etc. item. No need to fear. We could just hurry up and change channels. We'll be able to see him again. He's probably in every channel at this point, to be honest with you. There we go. There he is. Boom. Alright, so we have all 6 of the XLR items we needed. And if you don't really know why you needed these, well, I'll explain that more once we finish all of this. So, turn this in, Dark Crystal, as I've said. So, cool, you find my pin. Don't worry about that. Pink Bean, Goddess Blessing, this is the quest that you go ahead and accept. This pretty much alters the, that triggers the Pink Bean pre-quest. That's honestly what we've been doing this entire time, but now we are actually having quests that revolve around Pink Bean. Anyway, we have to go to the record keeper for this quest. Put the same exact quest, the same exact thing we need to do for make those memories. So for both quests, we have to go to the record keeper. And once again, he is in the resting room of Oblivion 4. And we are currently at Oblivion 2. Go in here, go to Oblivion 3. Oblivion 3, little long map. And then the last map we have to go through is Oblivion 4. And now that we're here, jump at the bottom portal, go in. Record keeper is at the very bottom. Turn both of these quests in. The Time Wanderer, this is the end of the Amnesiac Temple Keeper quest line. And then after you do that, you talk to the Temple Keeper about the Time Wanderer. And then you click what's in her name. Talk to the Temple Keeper, or the Amnesiac Temple Keeper once again. And then there's a big reveal. Y'all about to see something real interesting here. In that case, if you haven't already, pretty sure most have. But this is the end of the Amnesiac Temple Keeper quest line. So he reveals, what's under his hood. It's you. How was it me? Anyway, Pink Bean Force Field. This isn't really required for 5th job. It's just that we already have all the items that we needed. That's what we needed the 10 mask and the boss accessories for. So now we can drop these, or the boss etc. items for. So now we have the Marble of Chaos, and we have finished the Pink Bean pre-quest, and now we can challenge Pink Bean every single day. But we're not challenging Pink Bean yet. We're ready to advance the 5th job now. Well, by that I mean ready to just start the 5th job quest in general. Anyway, in order to start that, click on the light bulb, job advancement, 5th job, Call of the Erdus. You have come far in the pursuit of rare and incredible power. And incredible power indeed. 5th job is a huge damage boost. It's necessarily required. Very. So now we go ahead, turn this in. And then now he's going to tell us mostly about, the Erdus and whatnot. Erda is, if I can remember this correctly, Erda is what is life in the Maple world. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Nah, I'm good. Let me go ahead and job advance. I don't really care about the lore right now. I've gone through this quest line like 20 times now. With all the level 200s I made on KMS, oh man, I've had enough of this. Anyway, blessings of the, there we go. So we have these 3 warriors right here. I made an entire video over the 5th job quest, but I'll do it again for old time's sakes. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the one at Darkroad Tree, which is my favorite one, and you'll see why here in a second. So you gotta open up your Maple guide and click on Deserted Camp, and then that's when you move to Deserted Camp. You'll be sent to the Humid Swamp, and you have to go into this portal right here. Going into this portal is going to cue a little cutscene if it's your very first time going in. Afterwards, you'll just get sent to the town without, a cutscene like this. So this takes a few minutes to get through. That's fine. Oh, while this is going, I do want to give out a friendly reminder for those who are willing to advance the 5th job if you are watching this after the summer. Reason being is because in the summer comes the big Arc update, unless GMS names it something else, which I highly doubt they would. But in this Arc update, you need to have at least 100 Star Force out of all of your gear, and your weapon has to be at least 10 stars. It's a nice little recommendation to have right now, even though, you know, before the summer update, even though that's not necessarily a requirement just yet. It's just another little nice threshold that you gotta reach in order to advance for the job. So without further ado, we have the Horizon portal that's here. This takes you to one of the, I believe it's like, what was it? It was the Demon Warrior. Right? Yeah, Goddess of Tynerum. She looks like the Maple Warrior from the Demon Slayer, Demon Avenger, Demon classes, whatever. So this is my favorite one only because you have 5 minutes to be able to go up to the top of the tree and find the portal at one of these 3 maps. These guys do heavy touch damage. You might die quite a bit if you don't. With the flying mob that does damage to you and potlocks you, you can't use potions. Yep, see right there. You're not going to be able to use potions once you get hit by that. So that's something you gotta be real careful of. They're not that threatening at the very bottom, but when you start getting to the middle, you'll realize how horrible this could be. And apparently, I've got an unlucky channel where all of the flying mobs are gonna be at the portal. Yep, as I've said, they're all gonna be at the portal. I don't know why they're all gonna be at the portal, but maybe it's just, I don't know. Luckily, they're only level 210, so that could be a mob that we wipe out pretty fast. Yep, once again at the portal. We're just gonna wipe out every flying mob we see. We should probably buff up it to 7k damage. See, I'm telling you that touch damage is real tough. This is the journey right here. This is the journey. Here we go. Yep. More flying mobs. There's the portal. Alright, so we lucked out. We really lucked out on that. We didn't have to go to any other side maps. Once you see the portal in the middle, good stuff. That's good stuff right there. If you don't have the portal in the middle, check one of the side maps and brace yourself for hell. Luckily, I guess nobody really entered that map in that channel ever since the patch happened. So, I got out. And we got our very first Arcane Stone. This is good. So after this, we have to get the Arcane Stone from Mesos. And it's very, very easy to get. Because in Mesos, you just have to talk to said NPC, and then boom, you have it. So let's go ahead and enjoy our little trip to Mesos. Walk through Sleepywood, walk through the Drake's map, unintentionally KS him with my little energy bombs that flew through. And then after that, we go ahead and go to the 6-path crossway, and then we go over to Mesos. I gotta use a town scroll. There we go. And then with that, we have to go to the, what is it, the Bowman School or whatever. And then there's the Horizon portal right here. So now we have to wait another 10 seconds to be able to enter. And then you'll see, the actual Maple Warrior in this map here. She's going to look like that. The goddess of the Maple World. Yes, there she is. So, you have 2 different options to choose from when she says, what is it that you cherish the most in this world? And the options are going to be about, or related to what class you chose. So for me as a Xenon, it says Adelstan of the Resistance, because Xenon is a Resistance class. My friends from the past, I'll just choose the Resistance one. A lot of things I cherish: Rudy, Adelstein, the Resistance, all of it. And after that, you get your next Arcane Stone. That's 2. We need 1 more. And the last one is going to be at Pantheon. So an easy little way to get to Pantheon is quick move. Click on the boat. Go down here. Where did Perry get right there? Anyway, Pantheon, interdimensional portal. It's going to be here, and then the Horizon portal is right here. So now we take the Grandest Horizon and we see the goddess of the Nova world, you know, the Nova warrior, you know, the one that Kaiser, Angelic Buster, and Cadena have. Goddess of Grandest, yeah, that's what I said. So for the Goddess of Grandest, you're required to kill Magnus. And don't be too alarmed. Easy Magnus counts as well. We've been killing Easy Magnus since level 150. And with the gains we've made since then, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. I could probably kill him off in one bind, really. We'll go ahead and test that out. I'll probably use Orbital and then bind. Because Orbital isn't a skill I'd use for DPS, really. But I mean, with the loss of IED on the boss, it's pretty nice. Probably, you know, use it for, you know, loss of IED whenever I feel like I need to. If not, I'll just use it for iframe purposes. I'm not really sure how you boss with it yet. Because, you know, I'm fairly new to the level 200 Xenon world, so bear with me a little bit. So now, you go ahead and go to Easy Magnus. Make sure I have everything in line. There we go. Alright. So Orbital. We're going to use Hypergram right there. And the bind. Ooh, 2 mils. There we go. 2 mils is something that I definitely do enjoy to see. It's going to be a lot higher at 5th job as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And there we go. Magnus is gone. What do we get? We get stuff, I guess. That's okay. So now that we finished that quest, we can go ahead and go back to the portal and finally get the final Arcane Stone. So we gotta walk all the way over to Pantheon, or walk all the way over back to Pantheon. It's not that long of a walk. I'm just over exaggerating it. So Pantheon. This is the Nova Sanctum. Pantheon in here, and then this is what I like to call the church, even though it's basically just a temple. And now we wait another 10 seconds in this map, and we will eventually make it back to the Goddess of Grandest. There he is. Now we got our final Arcane Stone. So next up, it's going to be this quest right here. Turn this in. And now we have the Record of Power. So, how this works is you can use one of these and you have to keep it on for 2 hours. Each of them have a 2-hour wait time. In past patches, there used to be cooldowns in between, but now they no longer have a cooldown in between. So once these 2 hours are up, you can use another one right afterwards. After the Arc update, you could press no if, you know, when he asks, you know, do you want to activate this first stone or whatnot, and you will instantly become 5th job. There will no longer be a wait time. But I'd rather wait 6 hours in a few months, you know, in my honest opinion. So with how the EXP accumulation here works is whenever you kill monsters or bosses and whatnot, it charges up EXP up to 500 million. So once you gain 500 million EXP here, you gain 500 million EXP for the Arcane Stone. But that only counts killing monsters and bosses and whatnot. Quest EXP, Combo Orb EXP, Sudden Mission EXP, that doesn't count. Only from just killing mobs and bosses, like I said. So once you reach 500 mil, you can no longer gain any more EXP for this stone. And the stone still goes down for its 2-hour countdown. After you advance the 5th job, all 3 of these stones will turn into potions. You can use these potions to gain the said EXP that, you know, you wanted to gain for, or that you gained for the said stone alone. So let's say I got 500 mil here. It will turn into a potion that would give me 500 million EXP. So if you got 500 mil for all 3 of these potions and you didn't lose it in any type of way by dying or anything, you'd basically be level 201 once 5th job comes out. So it's a little nice thing to take advantage of. Whether I want to take advantage of it or not, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to let it go by and then update you guys every time one goes down, or, you know, one of my Arcane Stones finish up. And then after the 3, I'll finally become 5th job and we can begin Vanishing Journey. But having this Arcane Stone running isn't gonna stop me from making some filler content for the episode. How about that? Well, is it really filler? I'm proud to make some gains here. Because I just sold more occult cubes. We've entered billionaire life. Hey, we're back at it again. So what am I gonna do with one bill? I never really thought of it, really. Let's go ahead and see, you know, what's sold recently. This new auction house is pretty convenient. You can see what items have been sold and for what price. Like a 4 bill Superior Gollux ring that's 9% luck. That's pretty cool. As we keep on moving forward, we also have an Offstand net per 2.4 bill, I'm sorry. A unique Eagle Eye Assassin shirt for 1.5 bill. See, I like this feature. You can see the price that people like to buy stuff for. Clean pencil leader for 6 mil. Really? It's weird. 19 milliquotes. Okay. So yeah, you know, just a lot of little convenient stuff right here. I know I said I was gonna buy Superior Gollux pendants. I was gonna get 2 of them. So I'm about to just dump all of my money on Superior Gollux pendants. So both of them are 420 mil. Easy. We'll buy them both. Oh god, we're actually buying them both. There we go. Wait, we only bought one. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We bought 2. Now we go for epic potential 50%. 44 mil. Okay, let's get like 3, because I feel like, you know, at least one of them is gonna fail. If not, then we can just keep that last one for something else, like, you know, whenever we get a ring or earring or something like that. So we have both pendants, and we have 8 untradeable quotes from Wanta collection, so that's nice. That passed, and that failed, and that failed. I guess that's fate. I don't really care. Let's see. Max HP 6, luck 3. Don't really like that. Let's see if we can roll for something better. Like a... Ooh, okay. Just like that. This, on the other hand... I don't know what to do with that. We'll just go ahead and equip this, though. Well, do I really want to get this to epic and then roll for all stats? You know what? I probably should. That only took 1 cube. We can go ahead and buy another E-Pod. Why not? It doesn't hurt. Go ahead. Go back in. Superior. Wait, no. We already got that. Epic potential. And I know it's funny I'm doing this because of the new, Evangelion event coin shop gives epic potential scrolls as well. But as you can see, I'm just buying them. Oh, passed. All right, so. We lost range from that one. That's tough. That's not what we want. Let's get some more all stats. How about that? Let's see. Nah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna cut it. I'm pretty much the champ at this point. Easy gains. Okay, so that's nice. After that, so now that we have 3% all stats on that, 38 mil. There's not really much I can do with 38 mil. I'm just glad I got these to epic and then 3% all stats. That's kind of what we were aiming for to begin with. So I'll be able to... Ooh, they actually added 2 pendants to the set now. I don't remember seeing that before. That's kind of funny. Now, earrings are going to be 150. So with any luck, we could probably get that after we advance the 5th job. We'll try a hard luck solo towards the end of the video after we complete Vanishing Journey. How about that? I feel like we can actually clear hard lucks with, you know, the redeeming powers of 5th job. But now that that's over with, I'm going to go ahead and wait it out. Hopefully we do get 5th job soon. And hopefully I completely just demolish hard lucks. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so now we're, you know, a little later in. When I say a little later in, I'm probably talking like 9.5 hours instead of the usual 6 hours. Because, you know, I was a little tired. So, and there's also a maintenance soon at this point. So I'm just like, oh, well, you know, it's whatever. But 5th job, it's done. I have charged all my arcane stones. I know I said I was gonna show you guys one every 2 hours, but the moment you just have one of the arcane stones that, you know, go down to 0, you just pop another one. and it says I have no accumulated EXP for this one and no accumulated EXP for this one. This one has 252 million because I decided to do some dailies. But anyway, that doesn't really matter too much right now because we are about to go ahead and get our 5th job. The moment we turn this quest in, we achieve 5th job. Boom. There we go. There we have it. So now at 5th job, we got 5 extra node stones. So now we have 8 untradeable node stones. And we got all these potions that give EXP. And this one gives nothing, and this one gives absolutely nothing. There we go. Yeah, the EXP is 0. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I didn't really care to grind it out. You don't have to grind it out, but if you do, you know, it's nice. Like I said, filling up all of those potions should get you to, you know, at least 201 by now. So if you're 201, nice. You're already a step ahead of me. So anyway, this is your skill node. This gives you your main fit job skill, and as a Xenon, it's the big laser. So hopefully this will actually be, you know, a really nice skill to have. Looking forward to using it. So now let me go ahead and put these on a button somewhere and just hold down on them to open them up. 2, 1, 0. Yeah, okay. I'm just hoping I got all skill nodes, because as a level 200, you just want to have skill nodes. You don't have to worry about boost nodes just yet, just skill. And as you can see, I've got so much garbage that I'm not even going to be able to get another skill node. Let's see. So if I were to disassemble these at Vanishing Journey, this would give me 40 shards, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. 110. Not even enough for another skill. That's tough. Man, that's really bad luck. That's unfortunate. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put Omega Blaster on page down. Keep that there for a while. And after that, we go ahead and go to Maple Guide, Nameless Town, move. This should allow the cutscene to play for this area, and then we will actually be able to access Vanishing Journey and start the prequest from there. And then, this is a nice little introduction to something that we've called Arcane symbols. It's also something that a lot of people like to call free stat. Basically, you get a whole bunch of flat stat with these arcane symbols. They don't really work with potentials, but that doesn't matter because the stat that you get from the arcane symbols are already so high that, you know, it makes sense that they don't work with potentials. So if you play like a main class that has one main stat, you get about pretty much 300 stat given to you, as well as 30 arcane force. So basically 100 stat for every 10 arcane force you get. And I'm about to show you the arcane symbol here in a second, because I'm about to get it here soon. If you're a demon avenger, you get an arcane symbol with 4200 HP, 4200 HP, just the one you equip like that. It's really nice. Like I said though, they don't work with potentials, so that's just something you need to be aware of. So in order to accept this arcane symbol quest, it's going to be a greater power. That's what it is. I was looking for arcane symbol in the name or something, but it's just called a greater power. And this quest needs to be done before you start, you know, the entire Vanishing Journey quest line. This is the very first quest that you need to be able to do. Now, I recommend you, if you have made any friends on this game up to this point, I'm going to be talking about communication in, you know, this next episode here, and joining guilds, doing PQs and whatnot. But if you have made any friends up to this point, ask them for help. This is actually the time where you need help to kill mobs. I plan on doing this by myself, but even then, I don't expect to get a lot done very fast, because these mobs do not play around. I'm probably going to get bodied. I might potentially come in here and die because of my lack of arcane force. It's that serious. It's pretty bad. So basically for this quest, you have to kill 10 happy Urdas. They have about 40 million health. Seems like there was a Kana botter here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and change channels. But they have 40 million health, and with no arcane power, you do 10% of your normal damage. So it's like fighting monsters that have 400 million health versus 40. So as you can see, my damage is like nothing. It's not high at all. It is literally a joke, embarrassing out the ass. And I'm just trying to kill off the flying mob first too, just because I don't want the flying mob to be able to touch me. If the flying mob touches me, then he puts me on potlock. And with these guys doing the damage that they already do, that's something that I don't want. He's almost dead. Going to move that in a little bit more, and there we go. We've already killed one happy Urda. We still need to kill 9 more though. Lantern Urda's almost dead. Alright, Lantern Urda is dead. So let me go ahead and check up here. Okay, we can go ahead and test my 5th job skill now though. We'll go ahead and see how strong it is. And I believe for the Xenon 5th job, you have to hold down the skill. You can use other skills while you have it held down, but you have to keep holding down the skill at all times, which I honestly think is really annoying. But I chose this class. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to myself. It's my own damn fault. Go ahead and just kill all of these guys off with Beam Dance. And then use this skill right here. And then now that it's fully charged, we're gonna go ahead, set this up, and destroy him. And you can just let it go, and then the giant laser comes out and kills everything. That's actually really cool. I love this skill just for that. What is the cooldown on it? And it still goes. Jeez. Alright, it's 150 seconds. Not bad. And the duration is 5 seconds for 1 second every 5 seconds. So up to 10 seconds of just that laser just demolishing everything. I love it. It's really nice. Anyway, we finished this quest. Go ahead, turn it in a greater power, and you get your arcane symbol. The arcane symbol for a Xenon gives 117 of strength, dex, and luck. And here's this little arcane button right here. How much range would this give me though? So I'll go for 322 to 340, so 18k range. It's not that bad. You pretty much just got 18k range given to us just like that. So yeah, that is definitely pretty good. So now we are actually able to go ahead and start the Vanishing Journey quest line. So Dr. Cow, and then we just have to go through all of this. Slight spoiler warning. There is going to be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to get spoiled about Maple lore, does it really matter? You can kind of sort of click away and then do this quest line for yourself when the time comes, but it's not that big of a deal. So after you talk to Cal, you talk to Legato, who is the chief of Vanishing Journey, and then he's going to give you your first quest. Keep in mind, these are all going to be looting quests. You got to pick stuff off of the ground, and we don't have a pet. So we're gonna have to do all of this without a pet, but at least now now that we have the 30 arcane force, we'll be doing full damage to the mobs here, so that's good. So very first quest is looting 30 items from these mobs here. And the happier it is. Coincidentally enough, I don't even know how this was even timed properly. But like I said, find as much help as you can get when you're doing this. I didn't plan on getting help, but the dude was right there. He wanted to help out, so I'm just like, you know what? All right, you go ahead and help me out. Get things done a little faster. Hopefully, finish up this quest line before maintenance and whatnot. Communication is key. Hoping you have made some actual friends at this time who have time to help. If not, solving will take a while, but you know, it's just nice to get it done as soon as possible. Alright, so that's it for that. We can go ahead and I believe there's a light bulb quest to nope. Unless, you know, it just hasn't appeared yet. Go ahead and turn this quest in real quick. And then, yeah, my friend's already offering me a hard healer carry for the pet. But I'm not sure if I want to get a hard healer carry. I still don't really feel like I want to get, you know, the carries just yet. I can, well, you know, for the Vanishing Journey quest line, like I said, that's not too bad. But when it comes to bosses like hard healer, I want to be able to actually accomplish that myself. So accepting the next quest, you can go ahead and go fight 50 of the Raging Urdas, which will be in this map right here. Well, not fighting 50, but looting 50 of the items, of course. So it is going to take slightly longer than, you know, the Happy Urdas. And then as you progress with these quests, the looting gets, you know, more, you gotta loot more and more items. So after Raging, you gotta loot 70 items from Sad Urdas. And then you gotta loot 90 items from, I believe those are Joyfuls at the end. Are they Joyful? Yeah, they're Joyfuls. So you gotta loot 90 items from those. And then after that, you move on to another area in Vanishing Journey. I'll talk more about that when we get there. Alright, so we got that over with. So yet again, we go ahead and go back over to town. Talk to the chief. Yeah, there we go. After we talk to the chief, we get the third quest. Now we gotta kill Sad Urdas, which is going to be in the map right next to the Raging Urdas. So it's pretty simple. So we have Happy here, Raging here, and then Sad here. There we go. Alright, done. Number 70. Now we're gonna go back in town, turn this in, and then Joyful Urdas will be the last one for that area. And like I said, you need 90 of those versus 30 from the first quest. It's it's definitely a big jump, but it's okay because if I remember correctly, this should be no. This isn't the only time you loot 90 items. There's gonna be another time at the very end where you have to loot 90 items, and then very shortly there's gonna be another quest where you have to loot 80 items. But they're not all too bad. It's actually pretty fast once you have the help for it, so we can definitely get all of this done before maintenance. Alright, and we are just about finished with the Saturday quest here, and after this we have to kind of go through like a little, what is it, just, you know, a little scene, more cutscenes of the quest line in general. Like I said, you know, there's gonna be some slight spoilers in here, especially towards the end when the game actually reveals who Cal actually is, aka the Amnesiac Temple Keeper. But you know, it's whatever. So after you do that, he goes away, and when he goes away, you have to go into this map right here, where we see Kima. He is the man responsible for the boat. So you gotta get on the boat, and you gotta go all the way to the right. Now you head here, where you gotta climb up this huge cliff. Which, okay, yeah, just climb up the cliff. This part was just always, it was weird. I don't know, especially when you first started, you just talk to him on the ground, and then, you know, I'm going nowhere with this. It's just so fucking stupid. Anyway, we have this little bridge right here, but you know, if you try to cross the bridge, you can't, because you know, for some reason you gotta fly over there somehow, you know, to actually progress. So this is Reno. Reno is a really nice, wonderful lady, and she's definitely want to help you out a lot on your journey with 5th Job. So let me go ahead and turn all these quests in, and now we actually got our next loot quest. We gotta get 40 of the solid claws. So now this area here has a 40 arcane force requirement. So you might be wondering, I have 30 arcane force. How do I get more arcane force? Well, at this point in time, you can't. You can't. Not yet. Not until you unlock dailies. And in order to unlock dailies, you gotta finish this entire quest line. That means you have to go through monsters that have 60 arcane force, while your bum ass to only has 30. So that's gonna be real unfortunate for this. So these guys, more HP, and we're gonna be doing less damage on them as well. So it's gonna be more of a pain in the ass. Alright, we are done with this quest now. Done. So we have to just go back to the, oh, I'm about to die. That was close. The problems with the lacking arcane force, these guys do quite a bit of touch damage. So we we really gotta watch our health here. So now, next quest will be 60 sticky oils, and those come from the blazing urdas. I think that's what they're called. These guys right here. Yeah, there you go. Blazing urda. We gotta kill 60 of these guys. Well, not. I repeat, you gotta loot 60 of the items from these guys, not kill 60 of them. Could you imagine if it was that easy? Just about done with this quest here. 59 and 60. So we gotta go ahead and do it back. Done. And then go over here, talk to Reno, and then Reno and Cal are going to be going somewhere else. We'll see where they go a little later on. But you have this light bulb above your head, and you were told to gather 80 hard shells from Soulful Urdas. So after that, you got to go to Soulful Urdas. Those guys are going to be right after the Blazing Urdas, to the portal on the bottom right. They're going to be looking like little worms. So it's, yeah, these guys are here. So yeah, get 80 of their hard shells. Drop rate's still kind of low, like it's always been. So it's going to take a while. Alright, done with the mountain area, and it gets way worse from here, by the way. So you go ahead and get this done. So now we head back after we turn this in from here. Go through the Blazing Urdas. Make sure your health is full so you don't end up dying. Go through the, what are these guys called? Stone Urdas. Okay. So after that, they are back, Cal and Reno. Now you gotta go through this little cutscene where we have, you know, birds of our own, right? And then something happens with Cal. Cal is beginning to realize the conversation that he was in, which we still haven't seen yet, but we'll see it here real soon. He pushes Reno off, because like I said, Reno is definitely going to be the person who's really good and will help us out throughout the entire Arcane River area, because that's just the way she is. But here she is right now. She's wondering, you know, what's going on with Cal. We gotta loot some items to figure it out. So after that, you're at the cave. I gotta get the quest up here at the end of the map then. So talk to Reno. And then loot 50 of these tranquil solvents. So, Cave of Repose, 60 arcane force, and you still have 30, and there's no other way you can get more. I love it. There's nothing better than that. Now it's even harder to kill mobs than it already was. So if you're not getting help by now, I really hope you find ways to get some, because at this point they just start to take ages to kill, and you're just gonna start crying. But that's kind of what I'm gonna have to suffer through when I go through dailies, until, you know, I get the proper amount of arcane force. So it's just something that you gotta deal with. I'm done with this quest, and if you are getting some help, make sure the person who's helping you stays in this map. Make sure you don't leave to go anywhere else when you do these 3 quests. So now I just have to accept this quest right here, and there was another body colony here. Jesus, they even get 5th job too? That's some jokes, man. So now we go back to the old map, see all the items in here, and we just loot them all straight up. And after that, you know, hopefully we'll just keep on killing in this map, because, you know, I've already got 10 of these items so far, and this all happened just from you know, accepting the quest and going in right after accepting it. They're all just gonna be on the floor like this. It's really helpful. Alright, now that we finished with this, we gotta hurry up and go all the way to the end of the second map. And then once we go to the end of the second map, we go to the beginning of the third map, in which we accept the final loot quest in all the Vanishing journey. We are finally about to be done, and I cannot be more than grateful for it. So 90 of these. Even Reno said we're almost at the end. So we want to just go ahead and go back to the first map to just be able to loot every item you see. Yep, there's still a whole bunch of them. So we just want to go ahead, just loot all of them. If you have a pet, lucky you. If you don't, like me, you're gonna have to suffer. But hey, at least it's all gonna be worth it in the end. We're gonna get a good reward after this. Alright, and we're done. There's the last one right there. Done. And since this is the last loot quest, we're pretty much done with all loot quests for Vanishing Journey. Thank you for the help. So after this, we still have one more quest to go, but it is not going to, include looting of any kind, I believe. Also, big spoilers here. If you didn't want to get spoiled, I'm not really sure if it still matters to you or not at this point. But we're gonna keep on going. So here's Reno, and oh wait, yeah, there we go. There's Cal. Cal is hurt. Something happened with Cal. And I probably should be reading the dialogue just because I haven't done this in so long, but I kind of just want to skip through all of it right now. So essentially, Reno isn't the nice, wonderful girl that I had anticipated her to be. She's actually evil. She's not good. She's a horrible person. She's not gonna help us with anything. She's gonna start killing us now. And also, Cal is yourself in the future, in case you haven't realized that just yet. But that is, your past, so not past, future self. And he gets attacked by Arma, which is this big giant worm. And now, we have to leave this party to be able to fight Arma. So this is going to be our first actual heavy boss fight here. So it's gonna be pretty difficult, but we'll be fine. I want to go ahead and charge up my 5th job skill for this. This is going to be... Oh my god, okay. This is going to be neat. Okay, I'm doing too much work. Here. We'll just blast him off right now. Just forget it. Dude's really weak. He's got a lot lower health than I had first imagined. But there we go. Arma's dead. So now we got to talk to Cal. And we take Cal's body... and we bring it out of the cave. Just going to be walking straight over here. Now, you beg Cal to wake up, make sure, he gets up just fine, but Cal's like, sorry, dude, I can't make it. And you're like, no, what do you mean you can't make it? You can't do this, and now he's dead. And he's basically saying, best of luck. There's arcane force here in the Arcane River. The Black Mage is at the end of the Arcane River, and you need to gather as much arcane force as you possibly can in order to fight the Black Mage. Cal himself has fought the Black Mage, but because of his lack of arcane force, he has lost the battle. If you want to go down here, you can't, because you got to be at least level 210. That's Choo Choo Island, my favorite area in Arcane River. Still holds my favorite to this day, so I'm looking forward to reaching 210. Anyway... here we have the arcane symbol Vanishing Journey. As you saw, we lost the prototype arcane symbol that we had before because, it was only there for the sake of the quest. But that's fine. So you go ahead and equip this and then head on over back to town. Maintenance is here in like 17 minutes, so I don't really feel like starting the dailies right now until after the maintenance, which could probably be bad at the same time because extensions are likely. But we're going to go ahead and look at the market price of Nodestone. Also, this will be the only donation for this series that I feel like I, am going to be taking right now. A friend has given me 5 Nodestones, so, just to showcase a little bit more of the V-Matrix, and I'll go ahead and buy one for myself. They're about 42 mil. I'll be able to buy more, once I actually start selling off my occult cubes a little bit more from the Rainbow event. So, how much are those right now? 14 mil? I figured they'd be going down like that. Anyway, we have 6. So we'll just go ahead and hotkey all 6 to something, and then press them all. Toggle chat, how about that? 2, 1, 0. There we go. Then boom. Alright, let's hope we got something good though, because this should be enough nodes for core overload. Yes. Okay, so we got a special, and we got 2 more skill nodes. Unfortunately, we are going to be using none of these. We're not using Venom Burst, we're not using Rope Lift, and we're not using Decent Mystic Door. And we're definitely not going to be using Character Building 1. And all these, so with the 14 nodes that we open to get all of these, we disassemble all of them. And I mean all of them. We have no use for them right now. I don't really know what Xenon Trios are, so if I'm disassembling something good, or a good boost node of some sort, I sincerely apologize. And 270? Oh, that's only 10 away from 280, which is a new skill that we could get. But first off, you gotta get your 2 main for job skills. So for me, it's Omega Blaster and Core Overload as a Xenon. So I gotta go ahead and buy Core Overload real fast, and that's that. The next skill I'd get would be Loaded Dice. Reason being is because Loaded Dice is basically OP as fuck. It gives you like 20% damage when you're bossing and 30% EXP when you are training. So it's a very, very nice skill to have. And the last skill I'd get would be Ready to Die, or Last Resort. That's what it's called in GMS, Last Resort. Use Last Resort when bossing, and then if I'm training, I take off Last Resort and I use Decent Holy Symbol, since we don't have a bishop of our own. So with Lucky Dice, or Loaded Dice and Decent Holy Symbol, that's an extra 50% EXP. Good stuff right there. It really is. So we just gotta figure out a way to get one more node stone, and then we'll deal with something like that. Newsflash, it seems I have some intense power crystals that I haven't necessarily used yet. So let me go ahead and go over to the collector and then just sell them all off. And we got 1.4 mil from killing normal pink bean. I probably should record that footage. I'll record it for next time after the game resets. But this should be enough money for one more node stone. We're gonna be really, really, really broke after this, but hey, at least we have Loaded Dice. It'd be really funny if we got like Loaded Dice or Last Resort or Decent Holy Symbol from this node stone. Then it wouldn't disassemble it, and then I need to go ahead and get one more. Take that, collect, and then use it, and hopefully we get something decent out of it. So if not, it's no biggie. Yeah, it's no biggie. We'll go ahead and disassemble that, so we can get ourselves the Loaded Dice. Disassemble. Now node crafting. Craft. Done. Okay. So for Loaded Dice, let me put this on real fast. So for Loaded Dice, all pirate classes can use this skill. Basically, you click on it, and you get to choose which dice you want to choose, and by choosing the number on your keypad. So I click on number 5 and I activate number 5 every time I use roll the dice. Rolling a 5 is about 20% damage. So show you real fast. There we go. My damage went up by 20% just like that, and it's gonna be at 20% at pretty much all times. Unless you die and the skill ends up on cooldown, then that's tough luck, really. We even go ahead and put that on a quick slide here as well. There we go. Apply changes, and then you basically have this nice little amount of damage. Now Core Overload, I don't really know how it works, so we're gonna go ahead and actually test it out for the very first time ourselves. So hopefully I'm in for something good. It better be good. Use number 8 real fast. See how well it increases my damage range. 7k range per toggle for that. And then I believe you can use OO parts without having to worry about losing without having to worry about losing the amount of surplus charges you have or whatever. So our damage is going up quite a bit, and Core Overload also does that thing where it pretty much it essentially does some extra damage to monsters and whatnot. The skill lasts until all of your MP runs out, and you can't heal MP while the skill is active. So I went up to like 600k range in the middle of it. Yep, 665k range. But now that that's gone, I lost Core Overload. That didn't really last very long, but it's definitely a really, really nice skill to have. Gave quite a bit of burst damage. Can't wait to actually use it in action for bosses and whatnot. But the fact that we did even make it to 600k range to begin with is already nice. So it's nice to see that we're nearing the millions. We should actually be hitting millions here pretty soon when it comes, range-wise, because they're about to make some pretty fatty upgrades for when we kill Hard Gollux and whatnot. But we can't do that until after the maintenance, and then we also have to do the Vanishing Journey dailies as well. So there's that. So after I kill these elite monsters here, which I can just go ahead and charge up the 5th job seal for, then I'm going to be heading off until the maintenance is done, and we will go ahead and just go off on them. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. So now, time to sit and do nothing for 4 hours straight. Alright, I guess I was just for real tripping that entire time. I thought I saw like a 4-hour maintenance notice that was going to happen supposedly 9 minutes from the time I'm recording this video. But now I'm looking back at it again and I don't see anything. Because like I'm still in the game like 5 minutes after, you know, it's supposed downtime, right? Given sometimes it doesn't go down until 40 minutes after it's supposed to go down, so you never know really. But I was thinking there'd be a maintenance now. There's usually maintenances every Thursday at around this time, and I actually thought I saw a notice where there was a maintenance that's going to happen on March 1st, but you know, I guess not. So I can go ahead and start the dailies now. As far as dailies go, I want to make sure that I loot kill quests. Doesn't matter what mobs, I just want to make sure they're kill quests because we don't have a pet. So basically, let's see how many kill quests I get. We get 3. So these are 2 delivery quests, but we're gonna go ahead and try to click on these delivery quests to see if we can hopefully exchange for a kill quest. So click on here. Those are all the quests I want to swap out, and we get 1 more kill quest. Unfortunately, we still have to do a delivery quest. Delivery quests are my least favorite, to be honest with you. Oblivion, well, at least it's part of the easiest mobs, so it's something I can live with. So happy, joyful, stone, and sad. There's a map with both sad and joyful, so there's, you know, that map I'll be able to go to. That should be this map right here. Yep, sad and joyful. And then happy has their own map. I'll be able to get the 30 Oblivion inhibitors from the happy Urdas. And then stone Urdas are in the 40 Arcane Force area. So, first day of dailies are actually some relatively easy ones. I'm not going to be using EXP on lucky dice only because I want, you know, the damage to be able to kill these mobs. So, you gotta go in here. And then happy, sad, and joyful Urdas will be able to drop the Oblivion inhibitors that I need for this quest. Go ahead and finish something up real quick. There we go. So yeah, these guys will be able to drop the Oblivion inhibitors, so I gotta watch out for that. And as far as its delivery quest for the Oblivion inhibitors, you have to go to this map right here with Raging and Sad Urdas. You can turn it in with the person that's, you know, there waiting for the delivery to be made, and then you get an Arcane symbol. I'll talk about how the rewards work here in a moment. So I actually went ahead and finished up all the dailies. So as I've said before, I had the happy Urdas along with, you know, the delivery quest, which I already turned that in for the Arcane symbol. And then sad and joyful were both in the same map. And then after that I went to stone, and now I'm done. So for the rest of these quests, I just have to go back to town and turn them all into the NPC, who is over here. So you get 1 Vanishing Journey symbol for finishing each of these quests, and then once you finish all 5 quests, you get 3 symbols. So let me go ahead and use one of these real fast, and then boom, we got 8 symbols. You can get 8 symbols from this about every single day, so it's pretty nice. So to level up to level 2, we need 12, and we're only going to end up at 9 until reset. And the cost is going to be about 19 mil, and it's going to go up 6 mil for every level that's, you know, afterwards. So this is basically what you're going to be doing every day while you're leveling up your links. Make sure you just get all these dailies done and whatnot. Now, we're still really weak for Vanishing Journey. All we can do right now is just rely on the dailies, and that's it. Now, you might be wondering, when should we be able to train again after level 200? Well, once this is level 7. Level 7 nets you at 90 Arcane Force, which is enough to do bonus damage on the Tranquil Urdas. So bonus damage is basically 50% damage higher than what you usually do. So let's say you're normally doing 1 mils. So with 50% more arcane force in the designated area, you'll be doing 1.5 mils. So for the lake, that's about 50 arcane force. Can't say 45 because 45 is impossible to get. For the extinction zone, it's 60 arcane force for bonus damage. And for the cave zone, it's 90 arcane force for bonus damage. We want to get that 90 arcane force. Then we can be happy with training to 210. We'll make some side gains here and there, but for the most part, the main goal right now is to get this to level 7 by doing our dailies every single day. And then, you know, training link skills for better damage and better EXP gain in the process, because we are gonna start off with the EXP link mules, and then we're gonna transition to the damage link mules after that. So that's going to be it for Vanishing Journey dailies. Now, it's time to put 5th job to the test real fast. The moment of truth has arrived. I've killed easy and I've killed normal several times. I've went to hard once before, but unfortunately I failed it. It was back when I was level 187, but now I'm here to seek revenge, and I am going to completely demolish him this time around, and I know it. I gotta make sure I buff up real fast with my monster power potions, and then got that down and everything. Probably gonna use core overload. Make sure I have this skill on, just so I can. What is it? Just so I can have more MP for core overload. Now, 422k. So we want to use this. We want to use this. And then straight afterwards, we want to use that. Wait, no, that's no. We want to use that. There we go. Okay. And then we actually go ahead and start charging up my 5th job skill after we put that down. Here, we'll start charging it right now. Okay. So, it's so. No, I just let go. Yo, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, this is really difficult to control. Like, I'm talking very difficult. It's hard for me to, you know, completely control the use of, well, holding down the button for the 5th job skill. I should probably put it on a proper button that suits me well. Just so you know everything can be better off here in the end, because now I've completely fucked up. I'm gonna go ahead and re-enter the map because I'm off to a bad start right now. It's not good. Let me go ahead and redo it. Here, over here, put that down. Let's see if we can use meltdown while we're at it. This gives us iframes. Alright, at least nothing hit us, so we're good. And he has a little defense debuff, so we're hitting about 2 mils with beam dance. That's really, really good. That's twice as much as what we were doing before we went to Hard Gollux for the first time around. So I just need to get better control over my 5th job skill. That's like very, very, very needed right now. I should open up battle analysis and see how much damage I'm currently doing to him. There we go. So, okay, we're at 50 mil already. That's not too bad. Alright, there we go. Over here. The 5th job skill has 50 seconds left. I'm not sure if I want to use it the moment it gets off, or I should wait until core overload again. I think I'm going to wait until core overload is off of cooldown. Then we'll go ahead and give it another shot. It's still not going down by seconds yet, so it is going to take a little bit of time. So you give it a moment here. Still not going down by the seconds. Oh, okay, we almost got hit by that. Hard Gollux is annoying as hell, especially starting at hard. Normal, his patterns aren't off that much, but hard, he can really, really throw you off sometimes. Because I know he didn't really go by his attack pattern, kind of like he just fucked it up right there. And that actually got me killed once, so I had to be really, really careful with this. Gotta spawn the hologram here soon. Alright, there we go. And then we can use orbital. See, that pattern almost killed me. I was about to die right there. That was about to be it. But we're good for now. We're good. No, I'm not gonna charge up the 5th job skill yet. It's off of cooldown. charging it up. I'm probably gonna have to like put both of my hands on one side of the keyboard, just because, you know, that's how it is for me at the moment. I really hate doing that, but it is what it is. Here, go ahead and do that. Zoo parts, and then core overload. Now let's use a potion just to heal up our MP. We forgot to heal up our MP. We should have done that before we started core overload. What am I doing? Pro Xenon main right here. I don't even want to be able to use. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is jokes. Are you kidding me? I'm actually gonna die. I'm embarrassed. This is lame. What? Take. I hate 5th job, yo. Come on. The whole entire MP thing. It's really throwing me off. I should have been able to get him down, man. I'm dummy upset right now. This shouldn't have happened. That's rough. That is really rough indeed. Alright. In the end, we should be fine. Maybe next time we'll actually control it a little better. Core overload still has a 2-minute cooldown. We can wait till it goes off. The head for hard mode has 15 billion health, and according to our analysis, we've done about 5 billion here in about 3 minutes. So the rest of the head should be out pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to, you know, cast core overload again for the for the good burst damage. If I can time it right though, if I can do it perfectly, then I should worry about absolutely nothing. That's the main goal. I'm not trying to worry about a damn thing. Alright, less than 2 minutes on core overload. We won't fuck it up this time. Hopefully. Alright, use loaded dice. Get that 5-star. Not 5-star, 5. Just roll the number 5. That was close. Yeah, compared to the last run, this is going so much better. We are definitely going to be good when it comes to the track of lives. And, you know, so on and so forth. Hopefully. Alright, 40 seconds on core overload. We are definitely going to be getting him down this time for sure. Alright. 25 seconds left. Make sure you regenerate your. Maybe I should just leave the map just so I can make sure my MP is completely regenerated. I feel like that'd be the better thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, about 10 seconds left. I think I'm just gonna leave the map. Oh, that was close. Yeah, we're leaving. Okay. Alright, here goes. Hologram. Charge. Have both hands on one side of the keyboard so we can charge efficiently. Oh my god, no. You have to heal from that. Seems like I'm much more vulnerable, you know, it's getting hit because my control gets a little worse when I'm charging up my laser. But now, we're good. Let's go. Boom! Burst! We don't have Uber parts on. There's always something that I'm missing. Always. That's rough. He got me at the end right there. We had to leave again. We're out of MP and we can't heal because we've already been hit. I'll eventually get better at this 5th job type shit. If not, then oh well. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. So 10 billion damage. Oh. We almost got hit. We almost died again. We almost died. We're fine. Okay, let's get up to 20 real quick. And what's my current range right now? 583k. Alright. What does snipe do? It's 2.6. Alright, makes sense. We need to get that good number 5. Yeah. Alright, orbital. Huh. Ooh. Okay, okay. This is getting pretty scary right now. Hold on. Alright, so we're about to finish off with the jaw. We're gonna go to the eyes next. The eyes have 1.5 billion health. That shouldn't be anything too difficult. Here, hologram right now. Hologram will save us, even though it's not in the bare middle. We should still be fine. As long as we're on the side, there's nothing to worry about. So hopefully we won't die from anything. Yep, we're getting the little thing on top of our head because we placed the hologram in such a shitty place. So that is entirely my fault. I had to go back down there and fix it once the hologram is off of cooldown. You can go ahead and use orbital right now. Alright. Don't die. Don't die. Don't use the hologram button. What do you do? No! Okay, that could have hit me. We're fine though. Now here's what we do. Keep using that, and then laser. And then after that, we should be good. There we go. Hard look solo. Let's go. Should I keep doing this every day? That took quite some time. I don't know. But hey, on the bright side, we've succeeded. And this will get us at 150 coins, meaning we can get our superior Gollux earrings, meaning we can get 3-set Gollux, also meaning we could turn in our, reward point quest, meaning we get 3,200 reward points and we get our second pendant slot. So now, I'm finally going to be at 4-set superior. I find it funny how I'm just straight up equipping them, and, I'm just relying on scrolling, on this character alone. So it's going to be a lot more riskier that way, but I've pretty much signed up for it. 17 coins. Okay. What's my current coin count at? Yep, 150 on the dot. And even if it didn't hit 150, we still have that quest that we have to turn in. What is it? Yeah, the tough way. There we go, 6 coins. So the hard way, that's Helix. You're nowhere near the level of Helix, so we're not even going to bother with it. So let me go ahead and get this earring, 34k range. Alright. Turn this quest in. That is going to put me at 3,200 reward points. So now we go to the reward point shop, and where's that? Additional pendant slot. You can buy one of these per month. So it expires on, I'm pretty sure it will expire on the 31st, and we won't be able to buy another one till the 1st of April. That's fine. Okay, so let's see the big range increase from here. So 393k, boom, and boom, 440. Yo, 50k range. That's pretty good. All right, I'll go ahead and take that. Now I do need to e-pot this earring, these earrings, and maybe roll something good on it. That's going to be worth. And we got a whole bunch more IED and boss damage, so our damage on bosses definitely improve a lot with this. So heavy gains right here, heavy gains. Now the only thing we are currently missing is the superior Gollux ring, and then after that I could focus all of my Gollux coins on advanced Gollux scrolls. This is going to be the fun part right here. So with me being able to kill Hard Gollux now, let's see, 18 coins from the head. I got I got 19 coins that run. So I get 25 coins a day. If I can get 25 coins a day, those cost 30 coins, so so we'll be able to buy, once a day for the most part. More like 0.8 a day, pretty much. So that's nice to know. And then I'm gonna end up actually using, the Sweetwater Tac 2, or let's see this. I'll just get like a monocle first. Yeah, I'm getting the monocle first. I'll get the monocle, and I'm just gonna end up using that over selling it, only because we still have the occult cubes from this current event going on that we can sell for money. So that's easy. And plus the Sweetwater already shows up as epic to begin with, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. We've made some heavy gains since the start. 5th job, full superior. We are already going off. So yeah, we are definitely unlocking better power within ourselves and getting much stronger by the minute. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do appreciate the video, you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, that is if you want to, and I'll be bringing back some more great content to you guys later. Peace out, everybody.